Today we're going to do a review of the KTM Duke 200. This is a 2016 model. It is non-ABS. It is a pretty nice looking bike. So here we go. You can see now we're cruising along at 101. Can easily do that. As you saw, we got up to speed pretty quick. 100 kilometers an hour is the New Zealand top speed for speed limit anyway. So it's, you know, pretty reasonable. Gentle power. It's not going to do a wheelie or anything like that. Being that I grew up riding motorbikes, I wouldn't buy this if you've had any riding experience at all. Like, if you have ridden bikes on farm, off-road or whatever, and you're looking for your first road bike, I wouldn't get this. I would get something a little bit bigger that's going to last you longer. Uses hardly any gas, is really light, very nimble, you know, can flick it around no problem. My situation where it's for my teenage son to learn on, he has never been on a bike before. I was looking at old farm bikes, dirt bikes, and they were going to cost me more than buying this. I got this second hand. Guy wanted about $4,000 for it. I got it for, I think it was about 3.3. I could not find anything in the condition that this was in, you know, anywhere near that. I did find another one that the guy was willing to take $2,800 for a white one, but I found this, and my son liked the orange colour better, so went with that. So yeah, you can get them pretty cheap. Yeah, I feel very in the bike. I feel secure, and yeah, my son really loves it. And I haven't had to be worried about, you know, it being too powerful and that, and if he like dumps the clutch or something and, you know, doesn't pull a wheelie or anything like that, he's very safe on it. As you can see, just cruising through town here. Mirrors are really good. I found on one of my other bikes I had to put bar ends on because I couldn't see past my arms because I got quite broad shoulders. But this one, no, I found this really good. You know, nice visibility, very good control. It's going to head out and go to some slight twisty roads. Nothing major, but it's just nice and close, so you can sort of see how it handles. I mean, I really like it. I mean, if you're looking for a speed machine, this is not it. But anyone that's looking for something like that can go really quick, they wouldn't even be considering this. The American reviews, I don't even think they didn't even review it from having used it. They just reviewed it from its specs, that, oh, it can't go fast enough. Which, yeah, for America, get that. That's cool. But here where we not allowed to go that fast, this more than goes the speed that we are allowed to go. And it doesn't struggle to get there. I think it's a bike that will teach good habits. You'll be able to learn on comfortably without being afraid of it. You do find that you end up clicking through the gears very quickly. Feels very stable, very comfortable. You know, as comfortable as any bike really is. And it still can accelerate up a incline, so it has power there. just not, you know, wheelie power. Right, here we go, some corners. But yeah, very comfortable. So yeah, nice smooth cornering. You know, I'm not trying to go really fast around anything, but still going pretty decent, you know. And no, I'm not revving, you know, not maxing out the throttle, trying to go as quickly, get up to speed as quickly as possible. I'm just sort of casually putting the throttle on and clicking up through the gears. And suspension's quite nice. You know, it's not comparing to something, you know, it's really high end or anything, but for what it cost, you know, could comfortably ride this around, not worried about getting jarred to bits by the suspension, not handling bumps like that I just went over, you know, general road bumps and stuff like that, it's no problem. Okay, we'll do so we're at 30 and we'll try and just go as right, so 6, 7, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 13, 113, 114, just under 9,000, 115, 16, 17, 117. We'll call it quits there, it's just not going up anymore. A very fun bike to ride, but I would say that after a year of my son learning to ride on it, he's going to want something bigger and more capable, and I would want that for him too. But I would not want anything more powerful than this for him at this current time. While he's still getting used to going 100 kilometers an hour, while he's getting used to moving his weight on the bike, understanding how bikes work, I think this is perfect. That's one thing that since I only started going through my road licensing just over a year ago, and since getting my license and riding motorbikes on the road, I've really discovered that the whole biking community is really friendly. Like, everyone will wave at you. Pretty much everyone. There's, the occasional few, but patched gang members, they wave at you, and they're like, lots of people think they're big and scary and that, and they're usually the first people to wave. Not saying I'd hang out with a gang or anything like that, but yeah, just very surprising. Everyone, as soon as you're on a bike and they're on a bike, so friendly, just amazing. And yeah, so glad that I finally did what I wanted to, which was get licensed to ride on the road, and am doing so. And now my son has seen what I'm doing and he's really keen, and my wife even. She saw me planning a trip of the South Island in New Zealand and thought that looked pretty cool, so she went out and bought a Honda Rebel 500, or pre-ordered it. It arrived a couple of weeks ago. She still hasn't got her license, so she can't ride it, but I can. I took this bike for a test ride before buying it, and I was very surprised. Like, yeah, it's not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting it to be sluggish and not get up to 100 k's very easily, but no, it's perfectly capable of travelling on any roads in New Zealand or anywhere that does 100 kilometres an hour or 60 miles an hour is your top limit. More than capable. So I think in review, good bike for someone that has never ridden before, that is looking to learn, and is wanting something that's relatively cheap to start on, or as a commuter, but just be prepared that unless you're going to use it as a commuter, if you're just buying it to learn on, you're probably going to sell it after about a year of riding, because you will be more than comfortable enough to ride something else.